Hello, hello, hello. I just put a slightly different angle on the webcam. Oh, as soon as I said hello, somebody left. Bye. Thank you for calling. Much appreciated. I don't know. It was on 3, then it went, as soon as I said hello, it went straight down to 2. So you can see my big hands in the way. Very sorry. Mrs. Crochet and Coffee says hi to you and Millie.
Hello.
Millie's upstairs. She's been away for the weekend, so she's in a miserable mood upstairs because she's trying to revise for a history, and she's realised that she's left the revision too late, and I don't understand. So I'm a bad mum. Push that door too, Jess, for me.
Good job.
Hi Gertie, how's you? Just saying I'm a bad mum, so didn't have the right sympathy, or I didn't say the right words, because all I said, well, it isn't an actual test towards your exam, so I wouldn't worry about it. Just do your best, revise what you can, and go from there. Apparently that was the wrong thing to say. Was I supposed to have more sympathy, Jess? Or she just...
Well,
you said she was upset with me. But never mind. Hi Gina, how are you? Welcome back. Okay, Gertie, go and get some cup of tea. Just made me cup of tea. Well, me mug of tea, I lied. It's in me posh mug, look, that me hubby bought me. I was going to make a hot juice, and I thought, no, I'm going to be different. I'm going to have a cup of char.
as I'm doing it in this book.
Oh yeah, Jessie's colouring in the what's it called? The book called Tea Lovers colouring book that Teresa sent me. So Jess is colouring in that while I drink a cup of tea. Grant's gone in the front room. There's a cup of chow. I think Lily's just run in the front room as well. She was upstairs. I think she's gone in the front room as well. And Josh was just walking his girlfriend back to get her lift home. Sorry if you heard that. Oh. So who'll be going? Hi Becky, how are you, sweetie? Hi Crane's Creation, how are you? You okay? What's everybody doing? Becky, can you with your hands, can you diamond paint all right? You have trouble, don't you? How do you find diamond painting? I meant to ask you in Jen's live just now. And then I got distracted by something she said and I forgot. Till now. You know when you realise you're going to say something and then, as I say, Sparrow's brain, and then it was like gone. It was totally gone out my head. You've had some nice diamond paintings this week, Becky. I did like them. I did watch both, but I don't think I commented on both. Because my commenting thing's playing up. You know when you go to press the send button, you don't seem to want to all the time. So I try a few times and then I give up. Hi Deb, how are you? So let me know all what you're doing, what you're working and lurking on. This one is 30 by 40. I don't know if I've even got it written down where I got this one from. I was going to have a look before I come on the live. I thought, oh, I'll have a look, see where I got that one from. I can't remember. Because you know when you start writing things down and then you have a bit of a lapse of writing things down? Well, I've been a bit of a lapse of writing things. Christmas Snowman Square Drill, 30 by 40. I ordered it back in May. Oh, I was early, wasn't I? I was the early bird on this.
Come now?
No, it came in. I ordered it on the 16th and it came on the 19th.
Where have you put it?
I might put it away in the portfolio under there.
Did you find it?
No, I remembered that I got it. This is a home fun, believe it or not. Well, I never knew I had a home fun. Well, Laura will be pleased that I got a home fun. That's the company that I got it from. And it was £7. So that was a bargain. Hi, Shawana. How's you, sweetie? Hi, Jen. Have you managed to have a wee and get yourself a drink after your fantastic live? Debbie finished Snow Family from Star in Jen's live. Well done, you. Congrats on the finish. Rachel Ray's in the house. Hi, Rachel. Is it wet and cold with you as well? It's wet and cold here. It's been wet and cold all day. Not been nice. Definitely time for heating. But if you put the heating on, then everybody gets too hot. So then the heating goes off. Then it goes back on, then it goes off. Shawana's good. Shawana, are you at home or are you driving? Glad you did, Jen. You're going on your cross stitch now, aren't you, Jen? Mm. Yeah, that's what I bought them for. Yeah, if you want a hug, come get one. Okay, don't worry about it, all right? We've given up for now. Maybe you want to do a bit after I'm a celeb, see how you feel.
No. Second question was the describe thingy, and it was like you have to. I think you get given. I don't know. You have to describe the growth of electrical goods, but there's literally no information in the books or the revision guide on the growth of electrical goods. But like specifically, like there's electricity. The only thing I can find on electrical goods is like the vacuum cleaner and like when the fridge was invented.
Right, put in there the growth of white goods, because sometimes they're called white goods, electrical items.
I just give up. I'm just not going to do that one.
All right, don't do that one. Don't get upset, okay? Go and switch off for a while, yeah?
Yeah.
Rachel says it's wet there. Mrs. Coffee's in the house. Mrs. Coffee's in the house. Oh, hi, Jeremy. Hope Trapper and Mira Jane are okay. I'm glad to see that you've got somebody in your bed that takes over the room, the four-legged creature.
Dog.
Yeah. Jeremy. Trapper was stretched out on the bed. My little Cavapoo, she takes the whole bed up if she can. We were watching I'm a Celeb. Millie went to a friend, so it was only me and Jessie up on our bed, and it's a king-size bed. And I said, oh, we'll have loads of room tonight, Jessie, because there won't be three of us on the bed. Did we have loads of room, Jess? Nope, because Lily stretched out in the middle of us and took all the bed up. And of course, I can't move a little puppykins, can I?
That was a gumble agreement.
Was that? Yeah. Saying, yeah, Mum. Everybody's saying hi, Jeremy. Hi, Shawina. Hi, Debbie. They're good. Trapper's lying on my lap trying to get my white chocolate M&Ms. Oh, bless him. Bye. See you later, baby. Don't get upset. He's such a gorgeous boy. Lily's on a bit of a diet. She went to the vets this week, and she had to have her jabs, but I went to have her one leg check because she's been a bit growly, and that's unlike her. But they said she's pulled a ligament in the top of her leg, and the joint at the bottom. But she weighed her before having her jabs, and she said, I'm not saying that she's, big dog, but she could do with losing a pound or two. So what did Daddy say? He said, oh, she's saying that she's fat, Lily. You fat puppy dog. I said, no, she's not. She's like a mama, well endowed. Honey, babe, more of you to go round. So she's not allowed any tidbits.
Who says the one that I gives her them on
I
the
didn't give her
table?
any. I didn't give her any tidbits today. I've been very good. It's Daddy that gives her the tidbits. He gave in straight away. But I'm trying to be rigid. Very nice.
It's not.
It is, Jessie. I wouldn't say it was if it wasn't. Yeah, I bet you can't move, can you, Jeremy, once he sits on you? Are you on the settee or are you on the... You're not on your little chair, are you? You know, the swivel chair thing that you diamond paint on. Hi, Yorkshire Crafter Julie. How are you?
She's biting her leg.
What, the one where she was not supposed to bite, or a different leg?
Her back leg.
Yeah, the vet knew exactly which leg it was because she said, oh, I can see the pink bit where she's been nibbling at it. So I said, being thick over here, I said, well, why does it go pink when they've been licking it? And she said, no, she said, a lot of people don't that shit. They've got iron in their saliva. And when they're hurt or something hurts, the only thing they know to do is to try and lick it better. And then the iron in their saliva turns their fur pink when they got light fur. I said, no, right. I said, we have been distracting her every time she licks it. But you can't watch her all the time to stop her licking it, bless her little heart. And she is my baba. So she's got to go on walks, but at the moment she can't go too far because she wants her to rest the leg. Oh, painkillers. I forgot to give her painkillers today. Jess, do you want to give her a painkiller?
Yeah.
I forgot to give them earlier. A bit late today.
Does it look good?
Yes.
Wonder?
Jessie, you've got a knack for doing that.
That.
You have. Got a knack with colours. Alright, what are you talking about? I'm sitting at the couch watching some Western movies and he's on my phone. Oh, are you watching old Westerns, Jeremy? Like John Wayne? It's up on top of the microwave in the purple box. You watching the old type Westerns? I love Westerns. I used to sit with my dad and watch Westerns every weekend.
Like, oh, well,
Couldn't beat a good Western.
no.
John Wayne was my favourite though.
Mum, she's like in a dentist chair, isn't she? Look, Mum. Mum. She's like she's in a dentist chair.
Lily, when she takes her painkillers, has got to have a little bit of ham before and a little bit of ham before.
Gentle.
So she's sat there waiting.
Good girl. Oh, this is the wrong one.
I've got the ear one, have you? Good, thank you. I love the pens. They're so convertible. And I'm using the blue flower minder. How are you finding holding them, Julie? Are you finding them as light as what I said?
You'd have the old packet if you could get through it.
It's hard to explain how light they are.
This one?
That's the one I'm using.
Mum?
Yeah, 10 mil of that.
Yeah.
These are the ones that Grant made, but the one Julie's got slightly shorter than this one. Well, she's got two. Did you have the red and the green, I think, didn't you, Julie? I sent you. I'm watching Desperados. Oh, I love that film. Have you sent a picture on this? Let's see if I can. I love that film.
How does it stay in the syringe? No?
Oh, look.
If there's a
I
massive
don't know.
hole.
It must be. Hang on. Can people see that? Look, it's Trapper. Look. Look him there. On the Zeddy. Look at his little face. Look at that little face. That's Trapper Jess.
Oh,
Isn't he cute? Lab.
Oh.
He is he a lab? Or, yeah, he's not a golden retriever. He's a lab, isn't he? See, look at his little nose by them M&Ms. Bless him. Look, he couldn't get his little nose any closer to the bag of M&Ms without his nose being in them. Oh, bless him. Look at his little face. Look at his little tiny face. He says, Daddy, give in to me. Oh, he's so cute.
Mum, she licked it with a syringe after.
Did she? She knows that she gets ham, see? She does. Yeah, it was the red and green one. Hi, Aussie girl. Oh, hi there, Kirsty. My little stalker's in the house. I didn't know if you'd be in this afternoon or not. You're lurking outside and watching the kiddies over all our daughters for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Oh, that'll be nice. Shall I have everybody together? That's fine. Right. You know how short of a sandwich or a picnic I am? Thanksgiving. What? When exactly is Thanksgiving? Is it on Thursday? And if it's on Thursday, why is it on Thursday?
It's on Friday the 29th.
Is it on Friday, Jess?
No,
is it?
that's Black Friday.
Oh, that's Black Friday.
What's Thanksgiving then?
She's a yellow lab, Jess, and just got a red gold coat.
What's that mean?
I mean, you know, like the peachy coat that Lily had when she was little.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's got peach. No,
it's like a reddy colour. Hers was what they used to call hers peach, but it was red.
What's Thanksgiving?
It's where they're thankful for all the food and stuff.
You never done.
Okay. Jessie said, you haven't done that before, Thanksgiving. What's that about? We have Harvest Thanksgiving. It's supposed to be ours, but... So, can somebody please enlighten this Welsh girl about Thanksgiving? I know it's to thank for the harvest and all that. I presume it's the same as what our sort of harvest is. Thank you for all the food, Oh, I'm always thankful for the food, Mrs. C. Always thankful for all the food. And the coffee. Don't forget the coffee, Mrs. C. I love my coffee. It's on Thursday, but why is it? I thought it was on a Thursday, but I couldn't understand why is it on a Thursday? Is there something significant about last Thursday or the fourth Thursday or something in November? I remember reading something. Is it something like that? Or have I got that totally wrong?
What day is Christmas on this year?
Do you know what? I don't know, Jess. Have a look on my phone if you want. Put the diary up.
I don't know how.
Never forget the coffee. Mrs. Coffee said she's more likely to forget a kid over the coffee. Oh, thanks, Jen. Mrs. C, do you know why it's on the last Thursday of November? Lady of the world that you are. So you have to get all you lot to answer all my questions that run around in my head all week. So it's all right. Just go on my live on Sunday. They'll tell me. They'll tell me what it means. Interesting. Because is it like you have it's as big a deal as Christmas Day near enough, isn't it? Without the sort of prezi side of it. Because it's a big thing. President Roosevelt made it the last Thursday, but does anybody know why? Because it's an odd day, isn't it? Because does everybody get the Thursday off if they work though? If they're not, like doctors and nurses or is it just if you've got the day off? You're right. Painkillers. No. Just finding out it is the last Thursday in the month, and it was President Roosevelt that put it into place. Read that. Hang on, Jesse's got it up on Google. He wanted to be boost the economy, move it to Thursdays, but no one would approve it, and it's a holiday. Ah. See, I learn something every new. Thank you, Jessie.
What's the what the economy?
To boost their economy.
That's what Black Friday does.
I don't know whether that does or doesn't, does it? Francis, does that happen on, what's it called, Black Friday? Yeah, but we don't get any real bargains over in Britain, though, for Black Friday, though, do we? We might get £1 off if we're lucky, when it costs £400 and get £5 off. That's as much as we get on Black Friday.
Bargain,
yeah. Not hospital workers. Well, some do. It's mine to work, but I'm out on leave. I suppose they just use who they've got to, don't they? So do you have like full turkey dinner for Thanksgiving, or is it another, like you have turkey for Christmas, don't you, as a tradition? So is it turkey for Thanksgiving as well with all the trims? I watched a bit of Marissa's doing the Thanksgiving stuffing and stuff. I wasn't sure if it was a stuffing or a thing that you put on the side. Both. See, I need to know these facts. There's a nosy Parker. So does that mean that because I got so many now American friends, and you lot, whether you want me as a friend or not, you got me. That means I can celebrate them Thanksgiving on Thursday. We can have a nice roast dinner on Thursday, Jess. What about that?
Yeah.
In America, and we'll just be polite and join them in the Thanksgiving.
Is that an excuse to have a roast?
Yeah, an excuse to have a roast. I can be thankful for all my American friends, couldn't I? Does that sound fair, everybody? That I can be thankful for having all my American friends.
I'm British.
Well, yeah, but because they've got Thanksgiving, that's the reason I'm having Thanksgiving as well, to join them in celebrating. So we could have roast, and I could make some stuffing, some sausage stuffing.
Do you know what I've always wanted? Where they put stuffing in the chicken.
Well, we could do that. Have you? I've never done it with you. I've ever done pork. I've ever done pork stuffing when I've had pork. I've ever done that.
Where you put the stuffing in
the chicken. Have you not ever had that?
Never had it ever.
Oh, I'll do that then.
Can we do it in the halogen?
Yeah, that's probably about. I was just going to say that's probably a better place to do it. Have I ever done the pork stuffing where I pour the stuffing over the pork and cook the meat and the stuffing all together, and all the juices went into the stuffing?
Oh no! What am I missing out on? A lot.
See, I don't do half the things I used to cook anymore. I shall have to get back into. See, only if Soft Browns has agreed with the wink. Are you all working and lurking? Don't you want me to be your friend? Nobody wants me to be a friend, Jessie.
Huh?
I asked them if I could be their friend, but nobody wants to be my friend, American friend, so I can celebrate Thanksgiving. Nobody's replied. No, I've got one. I got a stalker in Kirsty, so that's one. And I presume Miss Soft Brown has put a winky face, so I can have two friends in America that I can celebrate Thanksgiving for. And I'm just scanning for a U.
I'm going to find some sweet corn.
Okay.
But then I will.
Yeah. I think it's in the crisp thing, Jess. I think, but
in the crisp box?
Yeah, I think so, but don't hold me to that one. Because if I'm calling that sweet, because it's a big. But are you actually looking for sweet corn? Or are you looking for the popcorn that are called sweet corn?
Actual sweet corn.
Oh right. Yeah, be in there. Sorry, Jem. I was rambling on before. I never actually showed any of you the picture, did I?
What?
That's it.
What are you doing?
Ah,
I'm looking for something.
that's little snowman. I'm going to focus. Oh, there you are. I can focus better down there. And a little robin with his hot chocolates and marshmallows. So, well, I'm going to be your friends. Even though you haven't answered, I'm going to be all your friends, whether you want me or not. I'm going to be there. I don't care. I'm like a bad smell that won't go away. Or the bad penny that always comes back. Just having a swig of the tea. When I saw this one, I fell in love with it. I thought it was just so cute. Because you could imagine if a snowman was not real, but you know what I mean, could have a conversation like this. That sounds even weirder, doesn't it? But I could just see them having a hot chocolate, even though hot chocolate would melt him. But you know what I mean. That sounds even weirder, doesn't it? More you say, it's like, yeah, all right, okay, that's logical. I'll do it then, yeah. Hi, Nicole. How are you, sweetie? You all right? Thank you for popping in. All right, I always do that, put white in white, and then I can't see it. Right, I'm going to try this one. This is the one Trees Addy give me, and I've not used it yet, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it live on Sunday. I can't tell you where she got it from because I don't know, but it has got a 3-placer on there, and it has got single placer on there. So here we go. First use of an acrylic pen. Not used one, not seen one live before.
I think you're a hoarder.
I know, I've got to have to tidy my cupboard. Has anybody got a cupboard?
There was a can of coconut milk from 2015.
Shh. I've got a cupboard under the stairs, and it's got like a little shelves unit in there. And shamefully, that is where like tins and jars, overflows, I call it, the overflow cupboard goes in there, and packets where I haven't got room in cupboards in the kitchen because I've only got a very small kitchen. And I probably have not sorted it out for a couple of years, but Jessie's just told me that there's a tin of coconut milk in there from 2001.
15.
I'm sure I've sorted it out before then.
Do you want to go get it?
No, I believe you. So that's how bad I am. Everything just gets shoved into this cupboard under the stairs, doesn't it, Jess? So I said this week I'm going to go and chuck everything out. It's out of date one. If it's not out of date, but we don't like it, you can go to the food bank. So, yeah, and I've got a tray in there which has got my baking stuff in, but I do go through that regularly, because I do baking, so that gets used. Oh, I'm liking this pen. Look, Jess, I'm using my new pen.
Is it good?
Yeah, they've got that, yeah, do how soft it is.
They've got that one.
See where you hold your fingers there, that groove?
Yeah.
It's just in the right place, isn't it? What do you think? It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was just saying to Jess that this, see where it dips in there? It's just in the right place, because you see some pens and they've got like loads and loads of like little notches in them. And I always think, are they going to be good for holding on to? You know, is your hand's going to be sore because you grip it there, and if there's loads of like little things, but that sits in there quite nicely. See? Good. Hi everybody that's coming in, just showing off this new pen that I got very, very kindly donated to me by Teresa Addy. Very beautiful pen. Hi Robin, how are you? Hi Rob, how's you? You okay? Nicole, I like we were on about this in Jen's lives about rounds and squares. Rounds I like if I want to do something quick and easy, because rounds you can literally just stick down pretty quick. Squares, you've got to take your time a bit more because you've got to line them up. But I love the sound of the poppiness, you know, when you get it in between. But if you've got nice drills, absolutely love squares all the way. But when you get bad drills, oh, it's heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. You know, when they've got like knobbly bits on them, Jess, or they're too big to fit in. I'm just started this home front. One colour, the turquoise one that I did, I found a few with knobbly bits on, but the other colours have been fine, so I'm hoping it's just that colour. But I do like squares. I think some people don't like the gap in the squares because sometimes you get a bit of gap in, but I'd rather a little bit of gap in than have them where they're all popping out, because when they start popping out, oh, it's not nice. It's not. I mean, the African lady, the tall thin one that I did on my Sunday, that was absolutely horrendous for popping. I mean, I have chucked it in the bin because I showed you, didn't I? Yeah, that one, because I put it up there and I must have got squashed or something. And the whole section in the middle popped off in places.
You chucked it in the bin?
Yeah, it was horrendous. It was in a right mess.
Why?
Because it all popped off and I didn't have any drills to put back on there. And I wouldn't have got them to stuck anyway because the drills were a mess.
What, the African lady?
Not the ones at Dad's frame. No, not them ones. The tall, thin one.
No, you didn't get nothing.
So yeah, but I'm going to get that one again, and I'm going to get it off somebody that I know does nice drills, because that was heartbreaking doing that one, because I love my African prints. And when I found that one, it's my own stupid fault. I put it up on the side, forgot I'd put it there, and then I put some of my colouring books and my colouring pens on top without realising that it was there. And then, of course, when I moved everything, and then I saw it, and I opened it, and it just all literally, it was like spring loaded with drills. They just all flew at me. I thought, oh, hell bells. So, yes, Nicole, going round about it in the long run, yes, I do like squares. But I'm not really, I'm just grateful to have a diamond painting to paint, to be truthful. So, wherever I had, square or round, I'm happy. Yeah, of course you can, Bob. But I'm liking this acrylic pen. So I've got all these now. So that's my three, going to be my three favourite, and the one, well, I've got four favourites now. That's my other favourite. I've got one off Rachel Ray.
Should I put this in the bin?
Yeah, put it in the bin.
Sorry.
You know, it's all right. No, it's fine. I'll tell you what, put it up by the sink and I'll empty it and put it in recycling. I've got that one. Then I've got that one that I got off Etsy. Pierce or something, I think her name was. But the only thing is the coating, the special coating I stuck to my canvas.
Are you sure you're all your pen?
And that came off. And then that one my husband made me out of cherry wood. And then now I've got one. Oh yeah, that was my first attempt at making one. I had a pen, Uniball gel pen, and it ran out, so I had to go at making my own. That's when I first started, because I just wanted a pen.
Say about leather ones.
Yeah, I've showed him the leather ones. That's what Grant made me. So yeah,
Sorry.
that was another one I attempted to make out of a pen.
Was that one
But
that
it's
goes up?
a bit bulky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is another one. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a light in it. Can you see it in there? Switch it off. You can see it, and then switch it on. Why it's got a light in there, I don't know. But it's got a light in there, and I made that one. But again, that's a bit, I don't know. Right, what have I missed? Because I've been prattling on, and I prattle. No, me, Jessie, not you. Right. Oh, who's coming? Oh, Miss Marissa's in. Hi, Marissa. How are you? Robin, I say this is the first one I've had, sweetie. So they were £25 or more a shot here, and I just couldn't warrant paying that for a pen. But lazy, hey, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, it's up by my bed. Yeah, go on it. Hi, Kendra. Thank you, darling. You all right, sweetie? Rob, you're shivering under a blanket. Is that because you got flu or you're just really cold? Mind you, it is cold out and wet and horrible. Just catching up on chat. What store would you recommend for squares? Oh, Nicole, that's a hard one because everybody's had good experiences with stores and everybody's had bad experiences on stores. If you've got the money, I would go with the good company. DAC, Evermoment. I've not had a problem with Evermoment. Oh, guys, I'll get the guys to put up some. Can you put some shops up? My mind's gone completely blank for Nicole. Yeah. My mind's gone totally blank on stalls. Yeah, Jen said Evermoment are pretty good squares. I've been lucky with that one. DAC, I absolutely love. I've only ever had 2 of theirs, Nicole, and I've done a massive one of a maple tree and absolutely loved it. Loved it to bits. Dreamer Designs. Some people like that one, but it is all hit and miss with these companies. I mean, as I say, sometimes you can get lovely one from them and you can order another one and have a crap one. As Mrs. C's taught me, try a company. If it's no good, think twice, maybe give them a second chance. But if you give them a second chance and they're still crap, don't use them. But do your research. Have a look online. If you find a company, go on YouTube. It's brilliant. Put the name of the company that you've seen a diamond painting that you like. And you'll get loads of post review of, I don't know, Home Fun. That's what I'm doing at the moment. And you'll get reviews, post reviews, and they'll tell you how they found the canvases. But as I say, it is purely, yeah, Huracan used to be really, really good. But they've had a mega problem with their square diamonds being out of shape and popping and because that when I first started, it was people who would direct you to Huracan, and the first Huracan I had was brilliant, fantastic. I can't remember if it was the second or third one I had was horrendous, and I mean horrendous, and that's when they put it Drillageddon, they called it in the DP world because it was just so bad, it was unreal. Everybody was having the same problem. I think, Rachel, didn't you just have one from them again and it was still the same? I'm sure it was you, Rachel. Are you still on chat? See, there you are. Nicholas proves my point. Jen loves Home Funds, never had a problem. Marissa, the crafty heifer, she's doing a home fund and she's got popping drills. So Rachel Ray's got one up on Huracan. She said, yes, they're still the same, but they're supposed to be sending me a new canvas so I can test them. So Rachel Ray's a good one to look at. Mrs. Coffee is another one to go in. She does a lot of post reviews and she will tell you that they tell you how it is. And as Kendra said, she doesn't mind Huracan, but then again, she knows what to expect and how she can work with the drills that she has. So, you know, if you're willing to work with them, it's great. And as for not having a DAC, I waited because it's quite expensive in Britain for postage. I think it's about £24 postage. So I waited till they had a buy one get one free offer, and then what I did is made sure that I had 2 paintings more than the postage would have cost me. So I got two fantastic canvases, as if I'd, paid zilch for postage and just paid for the canvases. So that's how I did it. So I managed to get 2. And if they ever do that again, that's what I will be doing again, is have it when they have buy 1 get 1 free, or buy 2 get 1 free. If I've got funds for that, for the canvases, then I will get off them. See, Mrs. Coffee's put up, Nicole, try any store. Every store has mixed review. It's trial and error. It is trial and error. As I say, one person gets a good one, another one gets a bad one. But I always do my research now. I go on Mrs. Coffee's, I go on Rachel's, I put in their search bar, because if you go onto their pages, any creator's page, they've got like a search bar. And if you put the name of what you're searching, the company that you're searching for, 9 times out of 10, they're the people that are going to have a review on it, or Stitch Reader, or people like that. And then they will be able to tell you. I've got some post reviews on mine channel of the companies that I've used. Some have been good, some have been brilliant, some have been, okayish, and some have been bloody awful. But as long as you give it a go. But I think if you're expecting, if you're paying a lot of money, then you should expect a good canvas. I mean, my view is, if I'm only paying £4 or £5 for a canvas, then yeah, I want it okay, but I can't moan if I get the odd popping drill or whatever for that money, because it's costing me peanuts. But if I'm paying £40 for a canvas, and it's still got a problem, then I'm not so happy. But I will say, Nicole, if you do get a canvas that's not brilliant, always contact company, because 9 times out of the 10, they might not even know there's a problem with their canvases. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. But they can't rectify it or make it right if you don't contact them. Sometimes they'll send you a new kit out. Sometimes you'll only get a discount off your thing. I mean, the occasional one on AliExpress, they can completely ignore you. Well, use them again. But I always send a little email or something to the company. Even if it's something simple, like I think DAC, there was 2 symbols on the maple tree that were next to each other, red, and they were very, very similar. So I just dropped them a line. I said, I'm not complaining, but I don't know if you realise this symbol and that symbol are very similar because they're next to each other on the canvas. I just thought I'd let you know. Thanks for a fab canvas, and many thanks, whatever. And they got back to me and they were really grateful. They said they didn't realise that was happening on that canvas, and they pass a message on to the manufacturers to make sure it doesn't happen again. Because I look at it, if you don't inform them that there's a problem, they're not going to look for a problem. They're not going to see that there's a problem. And especially AliExpress, I don't think they have, what's it called? Quality control at the end of their production runs. Be right now, I've got to feed the fire. Feed that fire, Rachel, feed that fire. I've had good luck with Sophie's Beauty, but I know people have had problems with that one too. Never tried them, not even looked at their site, Marissa. That's a new one on me. Is that a biggish site? Is that, has she got a shop on her own, Marissa, or is she on Amazon or eBay or AliExpress, or she just got like a .com of her own, website of her own? It's AliExpress. Not heard of that one. And that's again is, that's what I love about this community, because very often people will put stuff up and I've not even heard of the store. So I think, ooh, another one for me to go check out and have a look, see what's there, what have they got? Is there anything nice? Do I need it? No, I don't need it, but do I want it? Yes, I do. Yeah, but research is a key one, I'd say. Or if you're one that doesn't like research, just go for it. See one you like, buy it, see if it's great. Let's say you can buy off that company again, and if it's pants, well, to stay clear of that company. But I wouldn't spend a fortune unless you've done your research, though. on these companies, because there is some companies that charge you the earth and they are crap. See, Jen says she's got paints with diamonds and had no issues, but she knows people that have had issues with them. So hopefully they've corrected whatever the problem was. Robin's working and lurking. Sorry, guys, I've got to have a slurp of my tea. Good old Yorkshire tea. Can I beat it? See, if I didn't have a light pad, down here I've got an N and a H, and they look very similar when they're next to each other. And when I don't have the light pad on, I can't tell the difference between the two. So that's another thing I would recommend if you haven't got one, is a light pad. Don't have to have one, but it does make things a lot easier if you've got symbols that are very similar. Excuse me. Well, I think it does. I think it does. But again, that's preference. I've got a little A4 light pad. Some have got the A3 light pad, and some have even got A2 light pads. I mean, the A4 is brilliant for me because I don't go for big, huge ones very often. I've done a couple of 80 by 75, I think is the biggest I've done. Yeah, I think the maple and the stag were them. But I just moved me diamond painting over my thing. But I think if I went for a big one again, because usually if I get a big one, I get my easel out. I've got an A2 easel. Then I probably would like an A3 light pad. Would be a bit easier on that, because I did find the A4 moving it around on the easel for the big, huge diamond paintings. Well, not, I say big, huge. Huge for me. So I know Kaya's doing a massive one at the moment. She's doing a humongous diamond painting at the moment. I don't think Kaya's in, is she? Jen, what was the size Kaya was doing? I know that was blinking huge, wasn't it? What did she say? She'd done 20 sections and only 50 more to go. Sort of flipping out as dedication for you. I want an easel and the girls were terrible. Sorry, I don't know what you mean, Nicole. I want an easy and girls were terrible. Sorry, lovely. Not understanding what you mean. Don't mean to be rude. I suggested unboxing of it a couple of days ago. Rachel says, Kendra, what's your secret to working with the drills? I'm curious. Jen says, yeah. Robin's got the Kiriko siren. Yeah, it's 174 by 55. That's a huge. It's a beautiful, beautiful painting. I mean, but that's way too big for me. Way, mind you, Robin, would you have that one and then do other ones? Not on the on the side. Is that the right word? Would you be doing smaller ones as well as that one? There's a U there. As well as doing that big one, would you have like some snack sizes so you could go to the snack sizes while you're working on that one? Surely that'd be. Kendra, Rachel was just wanted to know, is it what trick you use to use in the drills, or do you just like persevering with it? I always think if people have got big ones, do they stop and start? Heck yeah. Oh, is it on discontinued? I haven't, to be truthful, I have not been on DAC site for quite a long time. Because funds are no good, so I thought if I don't go on there, I won't miss it. Do you know what I mean? I won't be thinking, oh, I wish I could have that. I wish I could have that. I thought, just don't go on, and then you don't know. So how many diamond paintings do you work on at one time then, guys? Do Do you have more than one at a time? Or do you have 2 or 3 or more on the go? So you just swap back and forth? I mean, I only just do one, finish one, then I go to the next one, purely because I haven't got the room to do anything but. This is C, currently 2, usually 1. Is that because you've got a big one and a little one on the go, or? I don't know why I said all, because I don't know what yours is going to be. Because I've got room for this and then room for me colouring. I simply start at the lower left corner, drill a small sections at times. Debbie does 1 at a time. Robin, you've got 5 on the go. Jen, you've got, oh bloody hell, 3 on the go. Oh my God. How do you decide which one you're going to do next? Which one you're going to start on? Marissa is usually 1 at a time. I'm finishing my first DIY moon shop one now. And I got 1 coming tomorrow that I will be starting. I have 1 I only work on with friends. Ah, right. See now, I only can manage, my little brain can only manage 1 at a time because I confuse myself with what one I'd be going to start then. Oh, and I've got no bags, so I've got to order some new bags because to kit this one up, I had to de-kit the other one, which and I couldn't be bothered to keep the spares, so they all went in my little beach glass, as I call it, jar. And then Jessie came and helped me kit this one up while we played Christmas songs. So me and her had Christmas songs blaring out this afternoon, kitting up this one. So I think I needed 30 colours, and I think I had 24 this size bags, and then I had to use a couple of the little teeny weeny bags. So I said I need to order. I keep saying I need to order some bags. It's actually remembering to actually order them, because I get off and it's not until I go to kit again and I think, oh bugger, I ain't got enough bags. So my own fault. I have a mind like a bloody sieve. And I am on an N, am I? No, yeah, not on an H. Excuse me, guys, I'm looking for the ends now. That's a H. That's a H. There's some ends. Very quiet in my house at the moment. I always worry when it goes quiet. Mind you, what's the time? Oh, the girls, what time's I'm a Celeb on tonight? They'll probably be getting ready to watch that. And they've taken the popcorn upstairs, I think, so they could be munching on that. Oh, hi Molly, how's you? We're walking on a Hope Runs Deep, and when I'm tired of all the confetti, I switched to DAC Custom. Make that 8. Blow my neck, Robin. Kendra said, starts at the bottom corner. Where did you say? Then you go to the working from the centre out and down, and then where have you gone? When you have a section done one, the right side, move back to the centre and work out and down. Well, if it works for you, love, good on you. Oh, Rachel, is it popping like mad? Bummer. Bummer. Hi, Lynn. Thank you ever so much for popping in, sweetie. I do appreciate it. Molly's on the last stretch, Robin, of Hope Runs Deep. She says it's beautiful. It's her favourite DP ever. Julie says, Cal, did you see Annie's video? Did she say new channels or not monetized channels were getting removed in January?
can't.
If you go and nothing's been decided yet, Julie, but if you go on YouTube and put that in YouTube, there's a lot of videos up that explain it better than me. Everybody's petitioning and writing comments to the FTC and to COBA to try and get this not happening. So don't panic just yet. Go and have a look at some of the videos and they explain it. But Annie is coming. Oh, that's the point. Before I get Annie, although she put up this, she has deleted all of those. But I said to her, don't, please don't go. So she put up a colouring video yesterday, and she said she wasn't going to do any lives on the one that she was crying on the other day, but she is. She's a computer went kaput today, so she's going out to buy a computer tomorrow, and she said she's going to do a live for us that go in for the quiz night on Monday. Would I let you all know? I said, yeah, that's not a problem. So I'm so glad that Annie is staying with us. Julie, I'm not, I just keep looking at all the videos. When the new one comes up, there's one by a lawyer, I can't think of his name. He does a lot of good videos. All about, it goes in more depth, and he says it in easy talk, as I swear somebody like me can understand it. See, Rachel could explain it better, but I get confused with my words. But yeah, it's not as clear cut as that.
Mum?
No thanks, Babs. No? Because I'll get stuck in my throat and then I'll be able to talk. Which probably isn't a bad thing, but...
No, I'll take that upstairs because I put it in, it's nice and cold.
Take what upstairs, Babs?
You've got all your bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you can.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah. Molly says she's good. Yeah, I'm okay.
Try drink out of here.
Hang on, guys. I've just got to try something with Jess a minute. Oh, that pool's nice, isn't it?
It's not good, isn't
Yeah,
it?
why don't you put some ice in it?
Can I?
Put
Oh
some
my
ice.
god, and it's water, so we're getting
Yes. Hi, Rachel. How are you? You okay, sweetie?
This is why I come down here.
It's part of the addiction. What, Robin? Having about 8 on the go at the same time. Oh, you're a brave lady. Where do you store them then, Robin? Yeah, it's got me curious now. Where would you store them all? How do you store them if you've got like 8 on the go? Do you have like a portfolio and then a bucket? Not a bucket, like a plastic box that you keep the drills in that you're using, that you've kitted up? Do you do it all in pots or bags or? It's got me intrigued now. I could have 8 on going. Everybody's saying hi. Oh, God, I've missed some comments.
Everyone. Mum.
Love you too, baby. You okay?
Lost by the time I wear down.
Well, no, probably not. Depends how long I'm slobs on for. I don't know. Julie says I watched Rachel's and Simon Petition and Mrs. Coffee's do. There's also, if you look on Rachel, Rachel, have you got the bit on the link to the comments as well to the FTC? It's where you can write in and say why you think it's unfair the way they've done this. Molly said, I wrote into comment to the FTC, the iron that when I just watched a preview of the new Mr. Rogers movie, I had to watch an ad for a kid toy and violent wrestling. Seriously, exactly. I saw an update from the FTC that cleared up some of the differences between child-directed and child-friendly content. Marissa, I did see the one with the solicitor bloke. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to shut this door. And he was saying that the FTC had put in and said to YouTube that they understood that there is a middle section. So I really don't know. As I say, I'm not the brightest spark in the bucket, so I find it hard to process all this sort of stuff. So I'm trying to watch as much as I can and listen into the likes of Rachel and people that are putting things out there for us to listen to them as well. Lisa's colouring corner just posted informative images on the FTC and COPA. I'll go over and look at Lisa's. I haven't seen her videos for a while. Robin says she puts most of the canvases in tri-fold of portfolio. So where do you put the drills? Apparently, Rob, they do read all. I don't know whether that's fact or fiction, but apparently they do. Cal, I'm out. Okay. I made a video and put a link to where you can post comments. There's a comment on Jen's. There are, Rachel's put a link up for you, Julie. Go on there and have a read of that. See if that helps you. The drills are kitted up in containers and some of the canvases are draped over my quilt rack. Do you live in a big place, Robin? Just thinking, because I'm looking in my kitchen, I'm thinking, God, I'd have nowhere else to put them. As it is, I've got it hanging on a trouser coat hanger. Rob, I did state that I'm a US citizen, but it just wanted an email and didn't request citizen status. No. I don't know if they, I suppose if you've got a .co.uk or a .com email. Julie says, thanks, Jen and Rachel. Marissa says the quilt rack is a smart idea, Robin. 3-bedroom with a theatre room. Oh, nice. Nice. No, I haven't, as I say, I've never tried to work on with more than one because I tend to work on this, and if I get fed up, then I do some colouring. And I might have 3 or 4 different colouring ones because they're only little diddly darty books that you can just stack up. So that's not so bad. So I have a couple of them working, different books to colour in. Oh, I've been using twin markers today and yesterday. And I'm starting to get a little bit better at using them. I'm not going out the lines so much on them. Yeah, I'm starting to use them colours a lot better. And I did sort of not blend them, but managed to put 2 colours sort of side by side and look as if they'd been blended, but they weren't. So I was quite chuffed with that. I mean, somebody else might come over and I'd have a look at it and said, oh my God, did a 3-year-old colour that? But I don't care because I enjoyed colouring it because it was, what's the colour? Oh, in the Colour in Heavens, where I can't remember the artist, where it was 2 partridges in a pear tree. Was there? Yeah, 2 partridges in a pear tree, but they were in like a reef thing, not in a tree, but in a reef. So I coloured them. And then I had a go at Santa, and I got a bit in fret with Santa because it looks like top half and bottom half has been cut off on the thing. But you know, he has a white bit down the front of his jacket. I coloured it red, and it was supposed to be white. And I was like, I nearly threw it. And I said, it's ruined. And I did a proper kid's tantrum, I have to admit. I did curse and swear and stamp my feet and said, how stupid can you be? It's Father Christmas. He's got white down there. Why have you painted it red? Why are you being so silly? That's it. It's ruined. I was going, it's ruined. Grant comes in and said, why are you worried? Nobody else is going to see it by you. And I thought, oh, yeah, he's right there. But I haven't gone back to it because I know I've ruined that paint. It's really, really, really winded me up that I've been silly and coloured Father Christmas's thing red instead of white. Dog, me and you are going to fall out if you keep opening and shut that door every time I get up to shut it. Now, will you settle down? Anybody want a 4-legged creature called Lily? Being a pain in the buttsies. Bad things now, I'm trying to catch up. Oh, bless you. That is awesome together, that is. Throw in constitutional rights denial under this as well. While up the politician and constitutional rights infringements coming into the island, hopefully it helps. Where is it, Robin? You ready? You ready for a bit of cuteness? There you go. Look. No, little snowman. In a coat. In a coat. I like cuteness. Right, I'm going to push this shut. You leave it shut now, yeah? He's a good girl. You stay there by Mama. Okay? Mama sit here, you sit there. That's a good girl. Isn't it cute? Where's my pen? Drinking its hot chocolate, bless it. Oh, I'm so excited for Christmas. I'm like a big kid. Can't bloody... Not that I want Christmas to come, because it's just the fact that I like organising for it, and I like putting, like, every week or if I see a bargain, like today I went to the supermarket and I had these chocolate biscuits that I very rarely buy because they're so expensive. They're usually £5 for this packet of chocolate biscuits, different types of chocolate biscuits, and they were on very special offer for one day only at £1.50. So I thought, oh yeah, so I got a box of them, and they've gone away for Christmas. But I love doing that, and I love shopping for people and getting bits and pieces. Not that I shop for many people anymore, but I just love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, they sparkle. Can you see? You can see them over there, sparkling. Look, they are very, very sparkly, I've got to admit. Have you, Marissa? Have you done this one? Grant framed my kitty and Christmas kitty and duck today. He's just got a but I stuck it up on the wall because I couldn't wait with just some tack pins. Oh, he looks so good. So, oh, it's just, I love Christmassy things. Well, we've got some more oranges. Jessie sliced some oranges and some limes today. They've been in the oven. They're still in the oven, actually. I've turned the oven, but they're still there. Because she wanted to have a go at making the dried out oranges and slices, and then she saw some limes, so she thought, right, we'll cut the limes out and try them. So they've gone in. Oh, Rachel, you know, you were saying you had the Nile. Oh, I haven't even looked at the rest of it, but this was like, it was just horrendous. They weren't massive ones. I don't know if you can see on there. Can you see on the light? Can it pick them up? Oh yeah, you can see them here. Look, can you see them there and up there? All the creases and the bubbles. From what I can see in the back, it was like that all over. But again, it must be the humidity in here, because I did put it in a portfolio away. That dog's gone out again. I'm going to slap her. But yeah, so when I was on Jen's, I was slicing and pushing down like mad. And then Rachel said she'd got the Nile, and I didn't feel so bad then. I thought, if she's got one that's about the size of the Nile, then my little ones ain't so bad. I mean, when I first diamond painted, you know, when you saw your rivers or your bubbles, it used to frighten me to death. You know, I'd be trying to squash them down and cut it really carefully. Now it's just get the knife in, squash, and quite rough, because I think now if I do go through it, just get tape at the back of the canvas and away to go. Funny, innit? Just a year down the line, and totally different way of diamond painting and how you think about it and what you worry about on them. This is a nice colour. It's like a pale, baby pale yellow. I'm trying to find a nice way of declining to go to a big family gathering for Christmas, saying because it's my vision of hell on earth would probably upset everyone. Yeah, you might offend one or two people, Rob, but I know exactly where you come from. It's I'm glad that my family's, well, my side of the family is very, very small, and Grant's side of the family are very, very small, thank God. But even when we go up to his families, and I love them all to bits, but Grant's the same, but we're such homebodies the thought of going to parties now just fills me with dread. You know, my idea of a party now is to pop open a bottle of wine, grab a bag of popcorn and catch up on the settee and watch a film. Do you know what I mean? Live the high life or what? Have you tried the ranch yet? No, it's there waiting. I lost a piece of card with the instructions, but I have found it now and I put it in my glasses case, safe. Don't ask me why I put it in my glasses case. It just seemed a good idea at the time, so I did it. Molly, what I do with the oranges and limes is they put like bits of string and stuff and then they hang them up everywhere. I think this year they're going to put them down the little, there's like a ledge thing at the bottom of my stairs. When they made like handmade bells, they used to go there, but last year they were a bit tatty, so I got rid of them. So this year I think they're going to hang from the bottom of the stairs the oranges and lemon slices. So when you go up and down the stairs, that's what you'll be smelling. So I think it'd be quite nice. I luckily got invited to another side of the family for Thanksgiving, so I get to avoid the hell on earth side. Well, that's all right, Molly, and somebody else is cooking, so that's even better. Bobby says you cut through one of your canvases once. I think probably most people, if they've ever struggled with bubbles, has probably cut through a canvas. I mean, I've cut through a canvas one. It was only a tiny little cut. It wasn't a biggie, like. So I must admit, I just got the sellotape out, turned it over, stuck the sellotape down, and away to go. Rob, I want everyone else to go and for them to have a wonderful time, but not me. Yeah, that's what I'm like as well. I prefer to duck in and out for a few minutes, otherwise it's too busy and too noisy. Yeah, I'm not good with crowds. I'm not good at all, and a lot of noise. I've got a noise thing. Yeah, I can get quite panicky if there's a lot of noise and a lot of people standing around me. So and I can't hear if there's 3 or 4 people talking and it's in a noisy environment. I haven't got a clue what the conversation is then, so I feel real stupid and just stand there because I can't pick up on what people are saying. It just all becomes blurs into one conversation, you know, one noise. And then they'll say something to me and I'll just smile and think, oh God, don't talk to me because I haven't got a clue what you've been saying. Just come, Rob, Molly says, just come down with a convenient man flu that no one wants to catch. It has to be man flu though, Molly, because man flu is the worst type of flu that you can possibly get. Rob says, I'll try, but I don't want to risk leaving it that late. You could say though, you could, in all theory, say that you threw up that night, you know, and you want to stay away from people for at least 48 hours to make sure that you don't pass it on, because you'd hate to pass on the sick bug to anybody. And then you could literally leave it till the last minute, couldn't you? Because, you know, you can't help, and then they give you all the sympathy because you come down with the sick bug. And then they won't come round to your house because they won't want to catch the sick bug. That's a bit devious thinking. I worry about my own brain sometimes. Maybe that is a little bit too devious. Yeah, maybe. Sort of like stringing dried cranberries and putting cloves into oranges. Exactly. I've got Star of East. Is it Star of Anise? Is that how you say it? The aniseed little things that look like stars. I bought some of those. Jessie had never seen them before. And let me get them in case you don't know what they are in America. Hang on. Here's my jar. I bought some of these so they could stick some of these in it because I love the smell of aniseed. Oh, look at these. You see them? They're not very blinking. They got any that's actually, oh shoot, actually there's the right shape. There one, that's a better shaped one. These are star aniseed, and they do smell aniseedy. And you put these in the middle of the oranges, orange slices as well. So you've got that smell coming down. Some people stick them on their trees, by their back doors. Don't ask me where they come from because I haven't got a clue where you would find, whether it comes on a tree or a bush. I haven't got a clue. All my hands smell like aniseed now. I was trying to cut the paper and went through the canvas. Ooh, I put nail glue on it and then taped it with Panter's tape. When it was dry, I pulled off the tape. Oh, that's a good idea. Exactly, Molly. Just nod and smile. Illness, heart attack, serious injuries, nothing stops my family. Not even the sickness bug. God, I won't go anywhere near anybody that's got a sickness bug. I can cope with any illness but that. Lynn says she loves getting together with her immediate family. I have only one brother and one sister. We all get along, have fun. That's nice, son, Lynn. That is nice. Pretty, they look like poinsettias. You do. This is coffee. I got to admit, when that one fell out, my heart did go in my mouth because they do look like the shape of spider's legs. And I thought, I'm not going to say that because it's probably just me that thinks in it. Oh yes, there was, wasn't there? There was. Oh look, there's one there that's escaped. Look, on your Christmas one, wasn't there? That was nice. That book. That was Alina's. Her Christmas book. You know who I mean? The one with the surname that you can't pronounce. You could have told me, Rob, if you were still on there. My mum put cloves into oranges. We can probably get those here now. Star anise. I don't like the smell of cloves. Cloves of a dentist. Mulled wine, that's it. Yeah, you see them floating it. That's the one. Alina Lazareva. Is that how you say it? Alina Lazareva? Maybe not. What do you mean you don't know what mulled wine is? It's lovely. Yeah, it's like a red wine, and you add loads of spices. You can put whatever spices that you like. Whether you like it, like you can put that star aniseed in it, cloves in it, cinnamon in it, nutmeg in it. Heat it all up. Oranges, lemons, limes, all go in ours. Anything and everything. Heat it all up, and then you drink it warm. It's lovely. You know when you go to like Christmas markets, I don't know if you have them in America, where Christmas markets, outdoor stalls, and they're all lit up for Christmas, and you have your Christmas craft stalls and stuff like that. You usually get one place selling mulled wine, so you can go round drinking your mulled wine because it'll be a bit chilly outside, and it warms the cobbles. It does. It is nice. You can get. It is hit and miss though in some places. Some places I really like, and another place can be a bit too spicy, and it's like, oh, what's that? Burn the back of your throat job. Becky's back. Hiya, Becky. They put apple cider in a pot on the stove with cloves, cinnamon, and cut oranges, heated up, and makes the house smell. I think it's the same sort of principles. I think. We're a bit more fond of the bottle in America. Yeah, and maybe just a tad, Rachel, just an itty bitty tad, sort of like that much. I think my mum made about 8 gallons of mulled wine last year, and I bet everybody drank it though, Rob. I'd never known mulled wine stay around for long. Oh, Lynn says she's doing good, Mrs. Coffee. She's snuggled with a couple of basset hounds right now. Oh. I bet, though, you could drink it, though. Molly, if you tried, I'd have a go at drinking it. Rachel, I bet you'd have a go at drinking that apple cider with cloves, cinnamon, and cut oranges and stuff in it. We'd give it a go. Or am I on my own on this one? I like apple cider. Rachel, back me up here. Yes, good girl. Good girl, yeah. Molly, there you are. That's something for you to try this this Christmas and let us know. Get and have a glass of the hot cider. Bet you'll love it. I mean, I don't drink much, she says. No, I don't. Honestly, I don't drink a lot. But I do like the odd glass of wine, and I do like the odd glass of mulled wine at Christmas. I mean, cider was my drink when I was younger. And then they can go over. So move over. Yeah, Lily had stinkies last night. Grant said, oh my God. He said it was enough to gas you. For a little doggy, she makes a big smell. Huge. My cats would love it if we had a mouse problem. Oh, Molly's agreed. Everybody's a witness. There's 20 people in the house, Molly, and we're all witness to say that you're going to give it a try and let us know. Talking of mice, Robin, not last night, the night before, Josh went out with his mates. He said, I'm going to be late back, but don't worry, Mum. And then I got to sleep about 12, and then I woke up about past 12 to sirens. And you know what that means. You're thinking, oh, my bloody God, he's out in the car with somebody. He's had an accident. Why can't I hear all these sirens are going out to town? And then I tried to ring him. He doesn't answer his phone. And then about 10 minutes later, he comes in. He said, oh, it's on silent, Mum. I never thought. No, it's fine. So, and with that, then hubby shouts up. He going downstairs to get a drink. And he goes, Caroline, come here. I said, what? He said, oh my God. He said, you never guess what's just happened. I said, what? He said, I could hear this scratching, and I thought, oh, the cat wants to go out. So he said, I go to the back door. But he said, then I thought, as I'm going to the back door, he said, no, it sounds as if, you know, when a cat's jumping around. He said, it sounded like that she was jumping. So I stuck the light on, and she was pouncing and running around, jumping. He said, what the hell is she doing at the back door? He said, I went there, and it was only the bloody hamster. The hamster had escaped. And he said, the hamster was there by the back door. I said, oh my God, don't tell me the hamster's dead. I said, how am I going to make it? He said, no, the hamster's fine. I said, is there any marks on it? Has the cat got hold of it? And he said, no. He said, she was just jumping around it. She said, there's no wet marks on it that she's had it in her mouth or anything. And the hamster was just looking at him. I mean, the hamster cage should drop to the floor. There's probably a 3-foot drop for him, which is one hell of a height, isn't it, for a hamster? But guess whose fault it was? Mine. Because Millie had been in and give it fresh water and some food. And then he's such a lazy hamster. I mean, he is two and a half to walk. So what he does is he moves his little house near his water thing. So he's only got to stick his head out of his little house, and he can drink his water. But he must have pushed his house a bit hard, hit his water bottle, and his water bottle fell off. So I went in to put his water bottle back out and move his house where he could be easy reach. And I remember shutting the cage, but I can't have clicked it shut. So the bright little bugger has gone onto the door, pushed it, thought, yeah, hey, I can escape here, I'm off. And the little bugger, I don't know whether he just lets himself drop on the floor. So that's the 3rd time now he's escaped. I said to Grant, you're lucky you could have stood. If you didn't put the light on, you could have stood at him, or you could have opened the back door and squashed him in the door, or the cat could have ate him. Oh, God. How would we explain that to Jessie? It's been bloody awful, honest to God. Molly says, like you, Carl, clothes remind me of getting dry sockets when I had wisdom teeth. Yeah, well, I don't know if anybody else's mum, but when you used to have toothache, you'd be so far away from the dentist. Mum used to make this, they used to say clove ointment would heal it, so they used to put clove ointment, but she used to make it herself. Oh, no. No. Oh, I mean, it did help. I have to hold my hand up. I hate to do it, but I have to hold my hand out and say, yeah, it did help. But the taste stays with you. Oh, Robin, bye. Thank you ever so much for calling in. I really, really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, but no, So, Hammy, I've got to make sure now that. So, I had a lecture off Jessie about being careful and having responsibilities with animals, and if there's animals in the house, how I need to be more of a responsible mum and make sure that the cage door is closed. And if I go into them, to double check that I've closed the cage door. Honest to God, I felt like 8 again. It's me 12-year-old giving me a lecture about being responsible for animals. I suppose I did deserve it because there was nobody else. I couldn't even blame anybody else because I knew it must have been me that hadn't clicked it shut. But I shan't be doing that again. I shall be making sure the door is firmly clipped shut. I mean, the top catch on the top where he got out last time, I put like a box on top of it so he can't push it up. Yeah, so I was in the doghouse yesterday. And I was like a child going, but, she said, no buts, Mum. You should be responsible. You should have made sure that you shut it properly. There's no excuses, Mum. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll be a good mum from now on. Oh, you're welcome, Robin. I love having you in as well. Okay, Jen. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, so I have to be more careful when it comes to Hammy the hamster. Mind you, he is old. Because he used to be really active all night and you don't hardly hear him out now. So I said, he is probably on his last little legs, bless him. They only live two or three. They can occasionally hear somebody's living till 4, but not very often. So work and lurk time. Okay, Rob. So I don't know, but I will be upset if the hamster dies because I do talk to him every day. I like give him cuddles and things, and I'm his granny or nanny, whichever mood Jessie's been calling me. I'm not. She says go to nanny, or she'll say go to granny. She said that about Grand. She said, go to Grandad. He said, I am not a Grandad. He wasn't over impressed. I said, you're Grandad to the hamster. Play along. He said, that means me so bloody ancient. I said, oh, shut up. Men don't play along as good as women, do they, with the kids? Oh, my ears. Hi, Trees. Look what I'm using. I love it. It is so comfortable. I wasn't sure whether I'd be all right with that little divot there, but it's just in the right place. I have sussed that out absolutely brilliantly. Oh, I tried that coffee today, Trace. Oh my God, is it nice? Well, I'll tell a lie, I tried it yesterday, but don't tell Mr. W that I tried it yesterday because I didn't tell him that I'd had a little go with it. So we all tried it today. Oh, it was lovely. Yesterday I didn't make it quite strong enough. So because although I read the instructions, I thought, oh, well, no, it can't be right. But it was right. I thought, oh, that would be too strong, but it wasn't. So I made it per instructions today, and it was bloody lovely. And then my son came in, so he had to have a slurp of it. He said, well, that's nice. He said, what's that? I said, nothing to do for you. I said, that's just for me. He said, oh, it's that coffee that lady gave you, isn't it? I said, might be, might not be. He said, oh, I might make myself a pot of that. I said, your bike. I said, you can have some if I have some. But other than that, no. It's mine. I was going to be very selfish when it comes to the coffee. I said, because it's mine. Oh, you've been to Quilt Retreat. How was it? Was it as good as you thought it would be? It's really, really nice cup of coffee. Really nice cup of coffee. So I might make myself a pot of that tomorrow while they're all out, and then deny all knowledge. What they don't know won't hurt them, will it? That's what I say. Everybody saying hi to you. It was wonderful. Oh, I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad you had a good time. I was looking at your pictures that you put up of you quilting on the machine. And I'm really, really tempted to get mine back out the shed and start it again. But I was doing mine by hand. But I've cut out all loads of squares. It was only like one square was lemon, one square was like pale pink. And I've probably only done probably a 4 foot by 4 foot square. So I might start on that again after seeing your pictures. So I would really, really like to make my own quilt. But I might even get my sewing machine out and have a go at using that. Because I should use it because it's there, it's just rotting away. So I should get it out and learn how to use it, shouldn't I? What better way than to make my own quilt? Because it won't matter if it's a bit winky wonky, will it? I'm shaped winky wonky, so if I make a winky wonky quilt, then the winky wonky quilt will fit my body perfectly. There you go. Yeah. Didn't get as much done as I had hoped, but time spent with friends is well spent. Exactly. Exactly. That's the best time spent ever. And you can sit and have a natter about anything and everything. No judgments, just natter away. It's lovely. That's why I like these lives, because we all chat in the lives, and it's, you know, I do class you all as friends, you know, because over the period that we've been doing this, I talked more to you than I do to anybody else. I say I'm quite an introvert person. I don't do much, don't go much very far. I occasionally go in the mornings for coffee with a couple of friends. But I'm the type that just sits there and I don't say hardly anything. I just sit there and listen. So for me on a Sunday night to just rabble on is, even Grant said it's just so weird because it's something I don't normally do. I always feel stupid. I know it sounds, I mean, none of my friends, I haven't got many, the few friends that I have got, have ever made me feel or said anything to make me feel stupid. But I'm the type of person that, I don't know, I always think that my troubles are not worth talking about. What my kids do is nowhere near as good as everybody else when they're all praising their kids done this, that and the other. And then I think, God, my kids can't do that. Or they bought this, that and the other. And I mean, they don't do it. They just talk about it because they feel comfortable. But I always think, oh, God, my life's nothing like that. I'm a bit boring. They're not going to want to hear about me. So I tend to just sit there. They do say to me, oh, Caroline, come on, join the conversation. But I only say bits and pieces. I mean, and as I say, they are brilliant. They would listen and they've never judged or anything. But I think it goes back to being younger when people did used to judge how I talked and how I spoke and what I spoke about, and being called stupid all the time and thicko. And I think it stays with you when you get into adult life, things like that. And I think it just gives me, what's the word, made me conscious of it all the time. You know, sometimes I'll come off my lives and I'll think, oh God, I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't have been mentioned that. But hey ho. The Wonky Donkey. Oh, that's one of my favourite stories, the Wonky Donkey. Oh, did you watch that Irish woman? No, was she Irish? Or was she Newcastle? I can't remember. She got an accident. She read it to her grandson. Oh God, I nearly wet myself. I really did nearly wet myself. Oh, can't beat a bit of alcohol to get the mouth going, as they say. Link, I was thinking the same, the wonky donkey. Molly says, being introvert seems to be pretty common in the DP community, maybe crafting at large. And I think that's maybe why we're all drawn together, maybe because we're all maybe of similar things. You know, maybe that's why we all get on so well and all chat so well. You know, well, I'd like to think that's why we all get on so well, because you're all lovely. I mean, you know, you're always going to get a few that's going to troll you or say something or be sharp with you or whatever. But I've got to admit, I've been very, very lucky. I think that happens to the people that are, you know, but you do find a lot of people in the communities, DP community, well, crafting community, are very similar in that they don't go out much and they tend to keep themselves to themselves. And oh, thanks, Molly. I'm all right. So I got my crafting. I think that's why I started crafting. Kept me occupied, and I'm happy enough. I like my company. I'd sometimes bore myself out, but you know, can't all be perfect all the time. But yeah, I do like my own company. I'm quite happy being at home and crafting on my own. I do wonder what I used to do though before crafting. I think I was very lonely then. Whereas now that I've got this, you know, I've got something that can occupy my mind. What I can, you know, on here that I can talk to. Might not talk to a lot, but I know that I could if I needed to. I could inbox a few and say, you know, I'm feeling like this. I don't know what to do. Can you help me? And I know they would. Because sometimes you need an ear, somebody to listen to you, and sometimes you need somebody to say, pull yourself together. You know, what you're playing at. And that does the same thing. You know, sometimes you need both. My 6-year-old greatness had read it to us last Christmas. He was going, oh, I bet that was lovely when it led. Bet that was lovely. Rachel, I feel the same way when I finish a live cap. Do you, Rachel? So I'm not the only one that thinks that then. You know, did I say the right thing or the wrong thing? Or should I have said that or shouldn't I have said that? Did that come across, you know, in the way that I wanted it to come across? Because sometimes you say things and it doesn't come across the way you mean it. Somebody's stomping upstairs. Jessie with a good, maybe Millie. Going to the bathroom, I think. Must be a commercial break. Introvert here as well. You as well, Molly. Here comes the dog. I think she's going to Grant. Yeah. So God knows what time Joshua will be home tonight. He's gone to see his girlfriend off at the local supermarket. That's where she's getting picked up. And then he said he's going out with his mates. And he loves to remind me now, I'm nearly 18. I'll be 18 in a few weeks. What are you going on about? I said, I don't care if you were 38. I'd still want to know where you go and who you're going with and when you're going to be back. And if you're going to be late, text me. Oh, I know. I said, I shall always worry, boy, so get used to it. But he's at that age, you know, that mum's sticking her nose and it's nothing to do with mum and they want to keep all their business private. He says, my private business. I said, what you got to hide? Nothing. I said, well, you don't mind telling your mum then, do you? Whereas the girls, I think they just blurt out, I think. Well, I hope they will. I'll just say. And you, Marissa, as well. Oh, Rachel. So you don't realise that other people are going to feel the same way as you do. I don't know if Rachel, Marissa, sometimes you think the same, but sometimes I think, am I the only one that thinks the way I think? You know, am I the only one that acts the way I act or says things the way I say things? I mean, I know I get things mixed up and I can get my words mixed up, and you know, that's always been with me. But sometimes it's nice to know there is other people out there, because I do think, oh God, you know, why couldn't I be hard-faced? Why could I not let these things bother me? Why could I just think I don't give a damn? You know, and like my husband said, well, it wouldn't be you. And I said, well, I know that, but sometimes it would just be nice to not worry about things. I know I'm a worrier, and I tell myself there's no good worrying because you can't change it. But, and I'm the first one, if somebody's worrying, you know, to pick the pieces up and tell them not to worry, that I'm here and I'm whatever. But I am a worrier. Molly says, I always feel like that after a party. I'm sure I said something wrong to someone. Oh, bless you. That was the same rule in our house growing up. Still do it now when I'm home and I'm 35. Exactly. Do you know what? My parents tell me they're in their 80s. And if I got to their place, they always say, can you ring us when you get in? Let us know that you're there safely. All right, I will. Even if I go away for the weekend, me and Grant, they always say, will you ring us, let us know that you've got there, that you settle? Yeah, okay. And like, we're both in our 50s, early 50s, but we still have to ring my mum, let her know that we're all right. Oh, Marissa, we're all weirdies together, isn't it? Oh, thanks, Rachel. It's strange, isn't it? It's not until, and the thing is, a lot of the time that growing up, you're told that, well, my mum didn't. She was very, very good, but school and everything, that you didn't show your feelings, you didn't talk about it, things you kept to yourself, you know, and all this crap. And that's why we think we're the only ones that feel like that, because we've never expressed how we feel to people. And like I'm saying on here on the live, has helped me a lot, because I'll say things and then one of you go, oh yeah, I thought it was like that, or I thought that was that, or whatever. And you think, oh, I'm not alone. I'm not the only one that thinks and acts the way I act. Like Grant says, I'm too soft sometimes, because even when people have hurt me and, you know, not been the nicest to me, if they're in trouble or I can see that they're low and they need somebody, I always go to them. I'll always help them. And he says, why did you do that? You should leave them. They're getting their comeuppance. And I said, I can't. If somebody's in need and I can help them, I'm going to help them, no matter what they've done to me. I said, I'm just not that person. I said, I might not forgive what they've done, but I will always be there. If they're in times of trouble and they haven't got anybody, then I'll be the person that will go and help them. And it does annoy him. I can't say I'm an introvert, but because of my health, I can't get out and about like I used to. So this community has given me friends and community that have been missing. Again, Lynn, that's a lot of people. Like my health keeps me in now a lot of the time as well, which, you know, but yeah, it's nice. Normal is boring. Embrace the weird. I start doing that much better after 40. You either like me or you don't at this point. I worry much, much less now. Okay, Mrs. Coffee. You've been a joy to get to know, Lynn, along with so many others. You have. I said to you, Lynn, we notice when you're not around, because you always leave the most loveliest comments on all our videos. We do, Molly, we do. That's right, Molly. That's one good thing about the internet, is being able to bring people like us together. And I do think sometimes that you're drawn. You know, is it fate that you're drawn, or you know, you go on a live or you pick on a video and you start talking to people, and then, you know, you all click. And like Grant was saying the other day, you know, my lives, He said, you love it. I said, I do. I said, I have certain people that come in. Some don't talk, some do. I said, but I love it because I said, it's like my own little community of people, my own little group of friends on the internet. I said, we all get on, we all have a chat and a natter. And I said, sometimes it's related to crafts. I said, more often than not, it can be absolutely anything. I said, but everybody just joins in, we have a chat and nobody's judged, nobody's thought any less of. I said, it's just lovely. I said, you know, if it got any bigger, you'd probably lose that. Do you know what I mean? The amount of people that I have in, I think, is a nice number that we all talk. She does, don't she, Rachel? She's best commenter award going. She always leaves really, not that other people don't, but she's just got away with words, Lynn has. No, Molly, that's the thing. The arrows don't always bounce off the armour. Some days you can take things and another day it just tears through you. Oh, Lynn says, I just enjoyed getting to know everyone so much. This is a great way to put it, Molly. It is. That is, I'm going to use that, Molly. I'm going to nick that. Everybody is agreeing with you, Rachel, on Lynn. And the thing is, when you see videos as well, you very often comes across people who are very confident, very outgoing. You think, oh, wow, look at them. And then it's not until you start actually talking to that person as a person, not just the creator of that channel, that actually you realise, you know, well, no, they're not always like that. You know, they have feelings, they have good days, they have bad days, just like the rest of us. Oh, there's another U there. Keep finding these U's everywhere. Oh, Lynn, don't blush and cry. We only say what needs, what's in our minds, and it's the truth. Where's that U gone? I've lost it. There it is. Teddy needs to tell will be listening. Okay, Trees, you see to Teddy. Sorry, I'm just scanning. I'm scanning for any more of these because I know as soon as I put them back in here, put it back in my little holder. See, there's one and there's another. I'd find some. You can never put them away and not find one after, can you? It's like a DP thing in it. You put it away and it's like, oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Right, should we go for some 8s? Some fab. Some fab. Like a pale greeny colour. Oh, we are a great bunch. See, here's one come just in at the right time, Jen, when we're saying you're all great. Oh, come on out of the bag. You're always lovely. Yeah. We've just made Lynn cry. So, tears of joy, not tears of sadness. So, I know that one sneaky symbol always hides from us. But it's when you find like 5 or 6 that you've missed and you scan the canvas like mad and you thought, right, I've definitely really scanned it this time. There can't possibly be any more. And then you find 5 or 6 and it's like, oh, really? That's a noisy motorbike going up the road. Sounds like somebody fell out of bed then. Well, they're not fighting or squabbling, so I'm a sled must be good. What's the time? 10 to. I don't think it's finished yet. Can hear her moving around. I bought one of them, which I'm going to do a video tomorrow of. One of them A5 notebooks with the drills on and the special drills, because I've never done a special drill one. So, and I need a new notepad. So I thought, oh, I'll get one of those and we'll, is that 9 or an 8? 9. And open it on camera and probably have a go at it on camera. I don't think there's an awful lot of drills on it. So that came really quick as well. It said it wasn't going to come till Monday and it came yesterday. So that was quick, and it took a couple of days. That dog's just come in, opened the door, looked at me, turned around and gone back out. I'm going to slap her backside in a minute. 5 or 6 is my cue and I'm too tired. That's saying, it's saying, right, Molly, put it away. You're missing too many now. Yeah, so I'm going to do that, hopefully do that video tomorrow. I've got to get my, oh, can you hear her? I've got to get my new lazy arm back because Jessie's nicked that upstairs. She thinks it's great for holding her phone and things. So I'll have to sneak that back down here. It is good though, I've got to admit, when I put it together correctly, not have bits flying off left, right and centre. Well, you get to see the right me, don't you, when I'm reviewing something. I don't hide anything. It goes pear-shaped. I'll show you it goes pear-shaped me doing it. But that other one that I had, it was falling to bits. And it was a nightmare to try and get an angle on what you were doing and be able to see it. Here's the dog again. Lily, you and me are going to fall out in a minute. Not you. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Is it still on?
Yeah, what's wrong with the dog?
Oh, she keeps coming in and out, in and out, in and out. I get up, shut the door, and then I can't shut it too because she scratched at the door. Has she been upstairs with you two?
Yeah, she was underneath the bed and then she went on the bed.
You, Lily, don't think she knows where she wants to go. Is it good tonight?
Oh, yeah, really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love you too. Very nice, Marissa. I can't wait to have a go with it. I've seen another one. Well, I say I've seen one, but I can't remember. You know when you see something, it was on eBay, but it was this journal I've got is plain paper inside, I think. But I've seen one that's a bit like a bullet journal inside. But do you think I can find it? Nope, can't find where I've seen it. So that's why I ended up getting this one. Because I was going to get the one that was like a bullet journal inside, because I thought that would be even better. Because I like bullet journaling at times when I'm in the mood. So I'll have to scan again. Hello, Laura. Didn't see you sneak in then. How's you, sweetie? Lynn says, Molly, that when she's DPing at 2 o'clock, and that's like, and then that happens to her, that she misses 5 o'clock, she knows that that's a sign for her to quit, not to do it anymore. Everybody's shouting, hi, Laura. Oh, the lazy arm. Yeah, I tell you what, I was saying to Grant, he said, oh, for God's sake, just get it. And I said, oh, it's $9.99. He said, that's nothing. He said, just get it. He said, the other one, if you've got it held together with an elastic band, he said, you know, be realistic. He said, it hardly moves now. If you have it in a certain angle, it falls down. So I said, right, let's order it. And I went on Prime and it was £9.99. So I thought, right, let's get that. And as I said, it was supposed to be idiot proof, but it obviously wasn't cow proof. Billy was laughing. She said, only you, Mum, can bloody cock it up. I said, oh, well. I said, I got there in the end. I said, and it was working. So I said, yeah, all good that ends good, as they say. No, all's well that ends well, the saying, isn't it? Do. I knew what I meant. Phantom drill. There's the mates. I don't know what Jess came down for. She looked in the fridge, closed the door, and that was it. She didn't actually take anything out of the fridge. That's a 6. That's an 8. If you're wondering what I'm doing there, when I'm doing that, it's the light. Sometimes it's got a shadow. So if I put my hand over it, I can see just what the light's showing up, whether it's a 6. They've got 6, 9 and 8 together. With the light pad, they look very similar in the way it's shaded, if you know what I mean. We all go, no idea what you mean, Caroline. I've never been lucky, Rachel, with the Black Friday sales. As I said, anything that I've seen is like 50p off or £1 off, and that's been about bloody it. Did you, Marissa? Did it just go, and that was it? No, they know exactly where that is, Lynn. They've all been delving into the chocolate. Now, any other time, nobody likes dark chocolate. They all want the milk chocolate or the white chocolate. Until I've got dark chocolate, then they want the dark chocolate, which is a pain in the bum. Amazon got a Kindle Fire 7 for £20. Oh, no, £30. She's not 20. That's good. I've got a Kindle Fire, but I don't know what edition mine is. But mine is really, really, really slow. You know, you've got to wait like a minute or so before it actually changes the bloody page. You had to ask for help with it, isn't it? When you first look at it, though, Marissa, isn't it? You know, to Millie, I said, you know, I'm not used to all these technical things. You know, mine was a bit of a rubber band going around my phone, holding it onto a piece of metal. I said, you know. But they just look at you, don't they? When she said, no, Mum, you take that bit off, put it on there, and then. But I was a bit scared to press that metal thing onto it because I thought it was going to break, because it didn't seem as if that black thing that holds the metal ball was going to give any. Yeah, the ball joint thing, that's it. You got it, Rachel. I like the way Marissa writes in, because that's what I would have called it. I knew exactly what she meant. But in America, though, Black Friday is bigger than in the UK, though, isn't it? Because, like, I mean, you see pictures on the news. I can remember seeing pictures on the news, and people are fighting. They're queuing outside these big stores for tellies and things, and then they're fighting to get the tellies and the video players and all this to get that hold of them, and they're ripping them out of each other's arms. And I'm thinking, really? Are they really discounted that much that you want to get up and rip it out of each other's arms? Do they discount really, really big in America then? So I thought they must, because they don't say, oh, it's been reduced by 50% or anything. They just say, oh, sales went mad today. And I'm like, really? I can't be doing with that. I may have a look to see if there's any colouring stuff on in the sale. But I'm never that lucky. I don't need anything enough to fight someone for me. You can have it, bro. Exactly, Marissa. I'd willingly give it. Rachel, you like it? I like my Kindle. It's just that it's the old Kindles are quite small and as I say, they're slow. They don't do half of the stuff of what they do now. I mean, mine's God knows how many years old. I only use it when I'm upstairs usually, that one. I don't use it very often. It's like a standby one because it's so slow. It's advanced now. I just want people to feel I'm more polite than that, what you see on TV. I hope so, Lynn, because it does give you a bad look on it, doesn't it? But it wants, yeah, I as I say, I don't want anything bad enough to cause a kerfuffle over. You know, everybody likes a bargain. I mean, yes, I will have a look and see if there's any pens or colouring books or whatever being reduced a little bit. Hello, baby. You all right? Have you come to say hello again, have you? No. Lily, what are you looking for? Lily, what are you looking for? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing, Bella? Hey, what are you smelling for? What can you smell? Hey, you okay? My baby girl okay? Oh, go on, Josh is home. Josh is home. Go and see Josh. That's my son. Home quite early. Said you're home quite early. Hey?
Matt got tired.
That's all right. You all right then?
Yeah, not bad.
Did you have something to eat?
Yeah, I did.
You must be starving. You've had bugger all today. Well, all weekend. There's another spare one in there. Or have you had both? No, there's another one in there. Ah. What's that on your neck, young man? Nothing. I hate you, Mum. Are you in tomorrow or are you home tomorrow? Monday.
Yeah, I'll have to go at some point.
But no, you haven't got to go in at a specific time though.
No.
I thought we'd have some of that coffee tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're on it now before bed. Joshua's got a rash on his neck, if you're wondering what I was on about. I would really just want it for audiobooks and reading cross-stitch patterns. It'd be ideal for that, Rachel, absolutely ideal. I know, they always just show, Molly, don't they, the worst bits of it, though. Oh, hang on. What did I miss? I want a fire stick. I've got a now one, but I want the fire one for upstairs in my room. So what's Cyber Monday then, Marissa? Does that mean sales online? Just online then? One time I went Black Friday shopping, a woman tried to take an item out of my cart. I just glared and she backed off. Oh, did you give the glare? Yeah. When certain glares come out, you of people, you think, oh, my friend, when you see the whites of her eyes, I say to her, it's time to run. When she gives you that look and it's like, oh, hell. Rachel, have you tried Knit Companion? It works on Apple and Android. Works very well for cross-stitch charts as well as knitting and crochet charts. My sister and nieces go. We have a lot of fun together. Oh, that's nice. Rachel says she's going to check it out now. Thank you. I'm just excited for a bigger screen right now. Doing everything. I mean, everything going. I know it makes a difference in it. I've been using my phone lately since my iPad went kaput, and it's like, oh, especially when you're tired at night trying to look at it.
I'll probably end up going in the morning, but I don't know if I'll stay all day or not.
Okay.
But I'll message you. Thank you.
You can't have that. Dog's looking at you, just to say yeah. Yes, the teacher. Look, works every time. Okay, Rachel, go and have a look at the app. Yeah, when somebody does that, Marissa, yeah, that gets me as well. It's like, oh, shit. Time to run. Did she get home safely? How was she getting home?
Oh, she got a lift from my dad.
Her dad, that's all right. As long as she got home safe, that's all right. You know, we would have took her back.
Oh, yeah, she might come over after school tomorrow. She's got lessons and thought that's all right.
Right, Landod. How long till?
Not late.
Oh, that's right, because your dad would want to come home and chill out. Okay, Bob. Will you pull the door to? Oh, thank you. It helps the rain down. Have fun. Lynn, I tell you what, there's some. That's for saying not everybody thinks how we do, though. That's the trouble, isn't it? Oh, Jen, did you have to put that up there? You really had to let us know that's what you're having to eat, didn't you? Just so we could all be really, really jealous and have our stomachs rumbling for that. Molly says I can raise one eyebrow like Scarlett O'Hara. Works every time. Marie says I wasn't in the mood. No, I wouldn't be in the mood if somebody did that to me. I don't know whether I've got a look or not. I like to think I'd have a look that people say, whoop, back off. I'm probably too soft to have a look. The kids will probably say, yeah, she has got a look when she's in a mood. That was Joshua coming because he's got love bites all over his neck, over the one side. Wait till his dad sees that. Can't say anything because we all go through that stage. But it's just like, oh, really? I don't think I ever had big love bites ever. Oh, right. You're going out to stay out now, okay? Mummy's get fed up of getting up and down all the time. Go on. What's the button? She'll knock on the door in a minute. Did you have a look? Probably. Oh, no, night, Julie. Sleep tight, sweet dreams, lovely. Like I said, we live in a rural area, and our Walmart and other stores probably even smaller than most of the more populated areas. It's nice, Glenlyn. Everybody usually knows everybody as well. My kids are scared of my eyebrow. Oh. Yeah, and when you say it's big over there, it's big, innit? Not like our shitty little towns. Told you there'd be another view. That's one thing I am not saying. Look, I'm quite grateful that we do live in a small place. As I say, we don't get deals. Even the supermarket, you know, when they we hear people going to the market at the end of the day and they get things for 30p or 50p or £1, you know, reduced from £6 down to 50p and stuff like that. The same supermarkets but in different places. Ours reduce it by 10p or something, or 50p at the most. I said I never get any bargains. That was my phone pinging. Who loves me? Who loves me, baby? Do, do, do. Oh, junk. Rachel's found it and she's going to be playing with it later. Even now, my mum, like, she's 82 and got dementia, but if she gives me her look, even now I know, oh shit, what have I done? It doesn't happen very often. Just sometimes she reverts back to when we were kids and something must pop in her head. I get to say, oh, sorry, Mum, whatever I've done, I'm sorry. I used to be the one to almost a few years ago, there was no line. You would just walk right in, get what you want. Word got out and people started driving an hour or two to come to it. Oh, so that changed it then. Changed completely, doesn't it? Hi, Wolfpack. How are you? How are you feeling? You've had terrible head colds and something, haven't you? You've been poorly. Have you still got your new kitten or cat? Looks identical to one of mine, that one did. Have you got that one for a long time or just for weekend? Or everybody saying hi, Wolfpack. Now, it was a cute picture of the kitty, I must admit. It did remind me of my cat Ellie. She's a moggy as well, and she is her belly scrapes the ground because it was big and round, and then when she hit 5, it just went no longer rounded and just went straight down. So she's thin and got a saggy tummy. But apparently it's the breed that she is. But your cat did the new one that you're looking after did remind me of her, or does remind me of her, I should say, because I shouldn't say past tense. She's old, but not that old. You still have tabs. Oh. Do they tell you how long you have them for? Is it until they're adopted or what, Stephanie? I think it's lovely that you do it. Really is nice. Nice thing to be doing. That's one thing I could not do, is go to a shelter, animal shelter, because I just want to take them all home. I just want to bundle them all up and that would be it. I wouldn't be able to say no. I mean, we ended up with 2 cats. I had one cat, the tabby one. I had her as a kitten because somebody couldn't find a home for her. So I said, oh, I'll have it. And then about nearly a year later it was, the same woman, their sister's cat had kittens, and there was 2 they couldn't get rid of. And I said, oh, bring them round. But then she got rid of one and couldn't get rid of the other one. So I had that one as well. Because I said, there's no way that I could see it go into one of these rescue homes. Because the person that owned them couldn't look after her. She only could have the one cat. So and that's the one that we call the psycho cat that's got bipolar. But I wouldn't be without her, even though she's got bipolar. I do love them. Oop. Nope, I keep them until they get there forever. Oh, that's nice. Okay, Rachel. So if nobody adopts them, you'll keep them. So was Eli a foster cat then, originally, or when you had him? I got to admit, I still, even now, when I watch your videos, the first thing I do when it you know, the bit at the beginning's finished, is I look for Eli. I can't see him straight on. I'm looking around the back, looking on top of the chair, looking by the window, looking by his scratchy things, seeing if I can see his paws or his tail, see where he is. I think most of us look for Eli when we go on your video first. See, where is he? Where's he hiding? Okay, go and feed the geckos. Hungry little ones. Oh, bless them. You take care as well. Okay, Gina, thank you for being in. I do appreciate it. Oh, bless them. What is the time? Well, it's 10:15 already. Where's the time gone? It's flown, isn't it? Goes so quick. Can't believe how quick lives go. Okay, sit in the sofa listening. I was told I had not allowed to watch my. Oh, bless Teddy. Need to put another picture up. You didn't put one up last week. Have you met soccer? I did look, or did I miss it? She'll probably say, yeah, I did, and I've missed it. But I did look. Gina says bye to everybody. Wolfpack says, yeah, I get so many people say that they always look for Eli too. I know, it's weird. It's just automatic now. I know, I'm really, really chuffed. See, you lot keep me going. Yeah, do one this week, trees. Anybody that I know that's got an animal or anything on their videos, first thing I do is start looking for the animal. Like Jeremy's, I'm always looking for a trapper, see where trapper. In the background, I look to see if Mary Jane is on a chair or something in the background, or behind the unit sitting, or. And then when Mrs. C's got one, sometimes you'll see Killian Jones or Daisy in the background. But I do like looking for them. And Rachel with Luna, or listening out to see if you can hear them. If they're zoomed in. See if you can hear them. And Fruitinis, Mandas. You don't listen, you usually hear us drinking its water. And you think, oh, no, that is in the background. And Lily's just in and out, in and out, in and out. And then Annie with Poppy. Poppy comes over to say hello every now and again. It's lovely though. I like seeing the animals. I love that clicking noise. Wolfpack says, yeah, she does too. She says she's always waiting for Luna, Killian, Daisy and Hank. I know, it's nice though, isn't it? Introverts and pet people. Yeah, probably right, that is. We have to laugh here on our estate because Grant says, are you a bloody cat person or what? I said, what do you mean? He said, all the stray cats come on our doorstep, and even the ones that have got owners. There's a pure black one called Sooty, lives about 4 doors down. Always comes and sits on our doorstep. And then there's a ginger one. It comes and says hello. And then there's another black and white one that looks like my Molly. That one comes and never comes onto the lawn, but always on the pavement by the lawn and meows at me. And I don't feed any of them. I used to, well, tell a lie, I used to a few years back. And I think it's got round the estate that hotel for cats, well, restaurant for cats, not hotel, is down there at number 14. You go and meow at her door, she'll come out and feed you some treats. And it is treats that I give her. Yeah, that was the dog. I'm trying to ignore her. Lily's knocking at the door now. Mrs. Coffee's back. Have you been on babysitting duties today, Mrs. Coffee? They're just saying about all the animals and people's lives that we all look out for. She's the boss of the house. It's nice though, isn't it? I can hear Lily puffing outside the door. If she knocks again, I'll let her in. Mr. H there, 3, 2, 3. The vet cut her cut her nails this week, but I can still hear them. What did I say? I just found a H. 3823. don't know what I've done with that one. I have to look for that one after. Can't find it. You will have to put her in more. I like looking for Luna, as I say. Yep, was babysitting everything from a dragon to... Are you allowed to play with Barbie anymore in the Barbie house? Or are you still banned from the Barbie house? That still makes me chuckle every time I think of it. Only Mrs. Coffee could be banned from playing with the Barbie house. Can't happen to anybody else. But Mrs. C, bless her. Done working for the night. This piece is going to drive me crazy in the same way as a certain shark song. Oh no, Rob. How much more have you got to work on it? Have you got a lot more work on it to do? Mrs. Coffee sent his cold through the internet to a heart. Oh, Mr. Coffee sent his cold through the internet to a I have to confess, I love it. It's the only thing that works and so tasty. Get some to them now. Oh, trees allowed to watch while they warm up. It's a Christmas song. Oh, I can't wait to listen to that. Still banned from the Barbie house because I made her clean it up. Oh, you cruel thing, Mrs. C. You cruel fancy am to make her do that. How could you? So that was it. The ban continues then for a while longer. Hang on. All right, I'm coming. Give me the door. All right, I'm coming. Come on then. Did I not open it for you? Hey? You okay? Yeah, you good girl. Yeah, you good girl? Oh. Why are you giving me the look? Dog's giving me the look. Oh, I was just going to say, is it cough medicine? How is Mr. Coffee anyway, Mrs. Coffee? Is he feeling a lot better than he was? Oh, Luna. I was just going to say, Rachel, Luna, bark. Shout out alone. And I thought, well, I can't hear her if she does bark. Silly cow. Bleach the house today, so sorry, not sorry. I don't want the germs. No, I can't say I blame you on that one. Get bleaching. I'd be the same. Mind you, you're in your element with a bottle of bleach. Be honest. See everybody saying, Luna, walkies. Come on, Luna, wakey, wakey. Now, Luna's probably saying if it's anything like Lily, no, it's too bloody wet and cold out there. I ain't going out there. And your babe. Yeah, she said, you try having a pee out in the rain and the wind. It's not nice, is it, babe? She's just looking at me. Rob says, sorry, Rachel. Yes, he's feeling better today. Still snuggly, so he isn't 100%, but he's getting there. So he's still not on his energy drink then. Has he managed to have one of those yet? Then you'll know they're better. Rob, Rachel says she's staring at her now and it's all your fault. Molly's going to be bleaching at her house as well. She doesn't want to poison her relatives on Thanksgiving, so that's it. Mrs. Coffee gets two bottles of bleach a month. Your bottles are big as well, though, aren't they? Like the bleach bottles are quite small. I think they're only about 70 millilitres or something like that. But if I remember rightly, aren't your bleach bottles quite big over there? They hold quite a lot. Now, what's ours? No, 750 mil, is it? Yeah, 750 mil. That sounds better, not 75 mil. Bob says he's a terrible person, Rachel, but what can only say? Nope, you won't drink it now. Well, he's still poorly then, bless him. Rob says, in my defence, Luna is a reading chat. It's Cal that you held Luna, walkies. Well, I might have just happened to read your comment out a bit louder than I normally would, Rob, you know. That's how it goes. Molly loves the Clocox wipe. So they like a bleachy wipe then, Molly. Rachel said, Mrs. C, have you seen those shows where it's like a house swap between an OCD person, clean person and a boarder? It's so addictive and totally knows me every time. Do you know what, Rachel? I love them order, not border, yeah. I love them programs, Rachel. Grant goes mad at me for watching them. I haven't watched one for ages because I haven't watched telly for a while, but I might actually put one of those on my Kindle tonight to watch. I love them. Grant says you can always tell when you watch one of those. He said because all of a sudden the cupboards get pulled apart or something happens and all the bleaching and all these remedies, not remedies, concoctions come out for cleaning. He said you've seen a new concoction of putting bleach and Coke and soda and vinegar and all this crap in the gas. Oh, I tell you what though, some of them though, I don't know how they do it. I couldn't go in some of these hoarders' places to clean. Oh, I'd be spewing. Say, Rachel said, Rob, you typed it, so it's your fault. Oh, Stephanie, I'm doing this one. Sorry, sweetie. That one. Home fun one. This one is a square. Because I'm trying to get them done and dusted before Christmas because I want them up on the wall. So I had two Christmas ones. One that I did last week, the kitten and the duck, and then this one. So I want to get it done and dusted. Lemon scented like a baby white grape for clean. Oh, nice. Yeah, true. Snowman. I love my snowman. Snowman and a robin. I had to get a robin, but I didn't realise I got this back in blinking May. Why I got it then so early, I have no idea. I must have seen it and worried that I wouldn't be able to see it again or something. They are very good. There's only one colour, which is, I don't know if you know, is that colour there, the tealy colour. I had a few that had got knobbly bits on the side, but the rest of the colours have been fine. I haven't been able to, well, I've had no problems. They're going into place and it doesn't look like there's hardly any gap in. Well, it isn't really, it's too early to say. But they're all fitting in, and you know when you get that little clip, hear it? Can you hear the clip? I don't know if you could, the camera's picking it up, but I love that noise. And they click nicely into place. That's one thing about squares, isn't it? When you can hear that noise, it's like, yes. Love the click, exactly. Rob the angel. 5 minutes of hoarders makes me feel like the world's best housekeeper. I know. When I think my house is untidy, I just put that on and think, yeah, my house is not too bad, actually. I don't think there's any diamond painter that doesn't like the click, is there? I bet there'll be somebody saying, no, I don't like it. But I do. That's why I think I like doing the checkerboard, because then you get to fill it in and hear all them clicks. And if I used the multiplacer, then I wouldn't get all the clicks. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe I'm just crap at using the multiplacers. Oh, I'll tell you what, talking about multiplacers, what I bought. Well, I didn't mean to buy this, but, well, I did mean to buy it, and I didn't mean to buy it. I went to buy, I thought, because like Grant made this and I got the spare one, and you can put different ends in it. So I thought I'd buy a set of some placers. So I thought, I saw something and I thought it was like a couple of threes. I think it was 4 threes, 4 lots of 5s or 6 placers. I can't remember, but it was like a bit of a mixture. But when they came, it's one of each. Goes from a 2 placer right up to, look at the size of this one. Right, that's them all in there. Look at the size of that one. That's humongous. What's that? 15 placer. So I've got a bag of placers. The only one I'm going to use is a 3. So I might tempt the 4, but I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15 placer. So I wanted some because I thought I'd get Grant to make a few of these and then I'd put the different places on that end. But I must have bought a set of 3 to 15. So you live and learn. Read the small print better, isn't it? Than I did. The star roll that I'm working on, the rounds are click. I never heard that round before. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think rounds could click. Oh, yeah, best of both worlds there then. Clicks and clunks are very satisfying unless it's my knees or the car engine, then it's not so, no. Yeah, it's not so satisfying then. But you can use it though, Mrs. Coffee. I bet you use a 15 placer, don't you? I just know. I'm just starting to suss, I got to admit, the 3 placer. But as you say, it's practice, isn't it? It is practice. I do need to practice more with the multi places, but I do like. But I've never had a. I suppose if I had a picture that had a lot of one colour, like a lot of colour blocking, then yeah. But I've never really had any picture that's got a lot of colour blocking. So I've never really, it's only bits here and there. So it doesn't give you, Oh, I thought you did, Mrs. Coffee. But like my colour blocking's only like little tiny bits, so by the time I probably get it out, it'd be done. Dog's starting to snore now. Listen to that noise. My stomach's starting to rumble. I haven't ate much today. I think I had 2 pieces of toast and a mouthful of rice today. Now it's just because I wasn't hungry. Now it's deciding now at this time of night that it's feeling a bit hungry. Well, it can wait till morning. Oh, Lily, it's fine. It's just upstairs. It's fine. Oi, 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 oi. Lily. Sorry, everybody. Lily, it's just Jessie and Millie upstairs. Did somebody fall then?
Yeah.
Hear the bang upstairs. Is it just finished?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lovely too. These are all stuck together. Seeing the drills are all right, and now you know when they're 2 stuck together all the time. Need a grinder. Oh, Rachel, do they? Treasure Studio Arts rounds click as well. Rachel says she's using a 6 placer as a 7 placer for this.
Oh, how does that work?
Well, you use a 7 placer to pick up 6 drills.
I said we're using a 6 placer.
I knew that's to pick up 6. Or a 6 placer as a. Oh no, 6 placer as a 7 placer. Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Okay, Jen, I'm going to be going off now in a minute anyway. The unicorn, Rachel Ray, everything about that canvas kit. Don't like it. Everybody's saying have a great day, Jen. I know. What's the matter? Poor unicorn, quite right. That should be enough for them to finish off the L's.
You've done a lot.
I know, I've done a lot tonight on this live, haven't I? They've just gone, I need to put some tape on there, sticky. They're clicking in really nice.
Can I do one?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
The L's. You'll love that pen, it's lovely.
Mm-hmm. The L.
L, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a nice sound.
It's really good, but the end's so annoying. You'll be so annoyed if you will.
Well, I won't be watching it till tomorrow. So what's everybody doing for the rest of the day? Like it's 10:30 at night here. So what would it be with you lot? It's about 5:30, 4:30.
They just stuck together.
I know. I don't know.
And then the other ones that aren't are upside down.
Hang on.
No, it's fine. Mum, it's fine.
Hang on. If you can find some there. Going to be working on this. I've never had a star or. I was looking at them the other day. I thought maybe after Christmas when funds are a bit better, I might get one.
Can't.
What? Hang on. Can we just get it? Do it? That's it. Now get another one. Now let me turn it a little bit for you then. Is that better?
Why are they all sticking together?
I don't know. Sometimes they're like that. It's 4:30 where Marissa's is going to make dinner and watch a few episodes of The Crown. What's it's on its? I've never watched any of them. I think it's on its 3rd or 4th season, I noticed. Making and munching ham rolls, living the lit life, big time. You are, Rob. But I must admit, that's one of my favourite rolls is ham. We all like ham rolls, don't we, Jess? You girls usually have a ham and cheese and cucumber there for their lunch for school that year.
I don't want one tomorrow.
You don't want which one tomorrow?
I'll take my PE kit and my cooking stuff in my bag when I won't be able to fit it in.
Maybe just put snack bars and rice cakes in a bag. Yeah?
I can't see anymore. I can.
Watching US football, eating and going to bed with your medicine. Can't say it. Is it Tussin? Is that how you say it? Love The Crown. See, I'm British and I haven't watched it. Deb, it's 2:30 for you, is it? Wow, so what's that? It's 8 hours behind us. So where are you from then, Deb? No, afternoon. Marissa says, Steph, have you started watching the new season? I saw it advertised. Molly's just finished episode 4 from season 3. Marissa says she thinks she started episode 5 or 6 on season 3. Oh, thank you. I got it right. Yes. All right. Oh, it's a clicking sound, isn't it, when they go in?
I know, I love it.
Right, everybody, I'm going to have to go now. Get ready for bed. Got school and things tomorrow. Thank you as well, everybody that's come in tonight. I really, really do appreciate it. Thanks, Wolfpack, for coming in, because I know you haven't been very well. Not like we don't know how it turns out exactly. So everybody have a good day or night or morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Take care, look after yourselves, and speak to you all soon. Do you want to say goodbye, Jess?
Bye.
Mel's just come in. Mel, do you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
So everybody take care, look after yourselves, and either see you in somebody else's live or speak to you on comments or whatever. But as I say, all my details are down below, so if anybody wants to get in contact, there's a wonky one there. They're more than welcome.
Thank you.
Say bye.
Bye.
I will, Mrs. Coffee, same thing back to you all as well. I'm trying to get my thing to work. Bye. Oh.